Welcome back to my series analysis of The Idol. If you haven't seen the latest episode, please be aware that this will contain spoilers from the previous episodes. This episode kicks off with what appears to be an innocent shopping date. However, it is crucial to mention that in previous episodes, we could sense the cult-like leader's desperate desire to be a part of Jocelyn's life. This shopping outing might just be the beginning of his plot to take control over her. As Tedros and Jocelyn arrive at their destination, they are met by Jocelyn's fan base right outside the store. In the current industry, it is a known fact that once a celebrity is seen in public with someone, the media links them together. The situation worsens once they enter the Valentino store. Jocelyn, portrayed by Lily Rose Depp, starts trying on clothes Tedros has picked for her. His jealousy flares when he realizes that a young male employee is watching Jocelyn. To make matters even more uncomfortable, Tedros, portrayed by Abel Tesfaye, threatens the employee and then proceeds to have a very private moment with Jocelyn in the dressing room while the two employees awkwardly listen from the outside. Meanwhile, Leia, Jocelyn's personal assistant, is seen walking up and down Rodeo Drive attempting to share her concerns about Tedros with Shame. She's not the only one with these concerns. As witnessed in the previous episode, Shame and Destiny have already investigated the mysterious figure but found little information.
How so?
However, Leia is the only one who's unafraid to demonstrate her worries about Tedros. It feels like, in the first part of the episode, we are witnessing their connection through Leia's eyes, providing an unfiltered reality of the chokehold Tedros has around Jocelyn. Regardless of how Leia paints Tedros, Shame, portrayed by Hank Azaria, and Destiny, portrayed by Divine Joy Randolph, seem unconcerned about Tedros' permanence in Jocelyn's life. At this point, we're growing concerns for Jocelyn's well-being, as the two managers show no interest in the current situation. However, the truth is far from what we believe it to be. When Jocelyn returns home from their shopping spree, both Destiny and Shame confront Tedros in a down-to-earth conversation, attempting to extract some information from his past. In front of Leia, they are impressed by Tedros' knowledge and presentation, but when they are alone, they confess that they believe Jocelyn is in trouble. However, it would be an understatement to say that Jocelyn is solely under Tedros' spell. While she enjoys her time with Tedros, Diane, played by Jenny Ruby Jane, takes the spotlight in a music video for World Class Sinner. Yet, when Tedros is absent, Chloe, portrayed by Suzanne Sun, and Isaac, portrayed by Moses Sumney, step in to maintain the beautiful image Tedros has crafted for Jocelyn. It is crucial to mention that in the previous episodes, we caught glimpses of the way Tedros treats his little puppets. During these moments when Tedros is not around, Jocelyn gets influenced by Tedros' cult, receiving their version of the truth. During this period, Jocelyn gets to know a little bit more about Tedros' philosophy through his group of talented puppets. During a late night session, Isaac asks Jocelyn to collaborate on a song, to which she declines. However, according to Chloe, saying no is not an option, as Tedros believes that even the worst experiences can be valuable. This scene reveals Tedros' tight leash on those surrounding him, suggesting that disagreeing with him might lead to serious trouble. While Jocelyn converses with the others, the audience witnesses an interesting and controversial conversation between Tedros and Xander, portrayed by Troye Sivan. Tedros is bluntly expressing his feelings about Xander's work as Jocelyn's creative director, and Xander agrees.
I would take that photo with the cum on her face, and I'd make her album cover.
At this point, it becomes evident to the audience that the creators of the show, Sam Levinson and Abel Tesfaye, might have struggled with the screenwriting, leading to multiple scenes throughout the episodes that can be described as unwatchable. The moments that follow throughout the episode are unexpected for some viewers, but after watching the first two episodes of The Idol, one might be prepared for anything to be thrown their way. During what appears to be an healthy dinner between friends and family, Jocelyn seems joyful to be surrounded by so many people. However, the mood quickly changes when Tedros brings up his previous idea. Surprisingly, Jocelyn agrees with the idea of having a leaked photo as the album cover, arguing that everyone has already seen the picture, so why not go ahead with it? The only person opposing to this idea is Leia, Jocelyn's personal assistant, leading the conversation to take a turn for the worse. From the start, it is evident that the topic is sensitive, but Tedros doesn't let it slide and presses Jocelyn to talk about her relationship with her mother, assuring her that no one at the table will love her any less if she tells them the truth. In this moment, Jocelyn starts to tell her story, and for the first time in 3 episodes, the truth is told by Jocelyn herself. Since she was a little girl, her mother used to beat her with the same airbrush whenever she did something her mother didn't like. Tedros pushes her further, and the pop artist confessed that she hasn't been able to write a song since her mother's passing. The last song she wrote was DayBreak, the title of this episode. This becomes the opportune moment for Tedros to gain full control over Jocelyn, and for a brief second, one might believe that Tedros would throw her into the fire, but of course, the idol will never be that tame. Instead, Tedros gets Jocelyn to bend over, and at this moment, he gains full control over the pop star. Although the scene is disturbing, the cinematography focuses on Jocelyn's facial expressions rather than the action happening behind, leaving the audience even more puzzled by Jocelyn's words, "Thank you for taking care of me." The scene provides a clear image of why Jocelyn would accept Tedros' behaviors towards her. Having suffered from abuse throughout her life, she believes she deserves it, which doesn't sit well with the audience. It is important to mention that it is the first time in 3 episodes that the audience feels like they are getting more coherent information about the show's backstory. The dinner scene was one of the best in The Idol by far. However, it feels like all that exposition was overshadowed by another cringeworthy scene. One might wonder if Sam Levinson could have directed the airbrush scene in a way that would spare the audience the need to hide their faces in a pillow, but perhaps that was his intention, to make the audience feel as uncomfortable as the characters in the room. The direction of the idol remains unclear. Will more pain be inflicted on Jocelyn? Will Tedros pressure the pop star to come clean to her fans about her mother's truth? After 3 episodes, we have already witnessed the downfall of the pop artist, with Diane stealing her spotlight and the risk of losing her world tour becoming more imminent. So the real question remains, where is the idol heading next?